You're listening to the Man That Can Project with Lachie Stuart, a global movement created to empower men and open up what's really going through their minds by having real and raw conversations about life's unique challenges and our individual ways of processing it all. Welcome to the Man That Can Project.
Welcome back. My name is Lachie Stuart and I'm the host and founder of the Man That Can Project and this podcast. If you're tuning in for the first time, please like, share, subscribe. And I love seeing when people share it on their social medias. And even if you want to leave a review, that would be amazing as well. So you may notice we're down the very early days of the podcast, and I've been meaning to get around to fixing these episodes up for a while. There's about 12 episodes here where the audio quality is going to be much different. I may sound different as well. But when I actually transferred my podcast from Anchor, the very first platform that I was using, across to Buzzsprout, I lost a lot of the audios. Unfortunately, I managed to recover most of them that I'd started saving, but there was a whole range of ones that I unfortunately didn't save the audio. So it's always just been the 31-second intro, and I'm now making the time to get back and fill in the gaps so there are no blank episodes there for you guys. But thank you for going back this far in the catalog, and it's exciting to see how far the podcast has come and the community that we have within the Man That Can Project. So if you want to get involved with the Man That Can Project, head over to the website, themanthatcanproject.com, and check out what works best for you. We have in-person programs from workshops and the Strong Man of Value program for those who live in Brisbane, but we also have an incredible online community through the Inner Circle, or for those who would like to just go through self-paced, check out the Breakthrough Experience. It's an incredible 6-week program that you can work through at your own pace, but I give all the value in the world that I can there, and I definitely make the effort to reach out to everyone as well. So enough from me promoting the services that we have and the products that we have, but let's dive into what I wanted to talk about and where the value's going to come on this episode, but how to remain motivated. It's something that a lot of people are challenged with, and many people wish they had the answer to, myself included. And as you're probably going to gather, I'm probably going to say most of what you already know, right? Motivation is temporary. It can come from listening to a podcast like this. You may see someone who inspires you. You may have a mate who achieves incredible results. You may see someone who has what you want and get inspired or motivated, and all of a sudden you're prepared to take action for a small period of time. And the beauty of motivation is we can create it. So as much as it's temporary, we definitely can create it. As I mentioned, I just gave you a few examples there. We just need to be intentional with when we need it and what we need it for. So I guess how to remain motivated, and how I have remained motivated since 2014 to continue growing who I am as a person and growing what I would say is a hugely successful global company comes through intention and planning it out. So if you aren't familiar with your values, if you aren't clear on who you are as a man, as an individual, you're going to be constantly chopping and changing. And obviously what happens when you chop and change, there are definitely some benefits. I did that for a while, but you lose consistency, and consistency creates outcomes which, obviously help us remain motivated. When we can see progress, we definitely remain more motivated. So if I were to give you a few quick process on how I remain motivated, it would come back to this. I make a decision, based on where I want to get to. So make a decision on where I want to get to. I work out what has to happen, right? So who I need to surround myself with. What skills that I need to learn. What is going to help me remain focused on that process in order to get there. So currently with everything that I'm working towards, I have specific routines that help me feel inspired, reignite the motivation, help me overcome the challenges. And I do that daily. That's the one thing that I focus on, because I know if I do that, the rest is going to fall into place, in my opinion, from based on around how I believe it to be possible. So motivation is temporary. Accept that. Right? Be aware of that, acknowledge that. Now let's understand it. Work out what has to happen in order for you to continue making the motivation, and understand and acknowledge that there will be challenges. There will be days where you don't feel motivation. There will be days where you feel, or where you actually question yourself whether this is what you want to be doing or the outcome is worth it. And they're all fine, but when you make that initial decision, don't act too early. Take the time to carefully think about it. Even leave it 24 to 48 hours before you verbally commit to something, as you can allow your moods and emotions to go through the patterns that they may go through before you go, yep, this is definitely something that I want to do, and this is how I feel the experience could go. There are definitely going to be things that I'm not prepared for, but I'm willing to create the right habits, surround myself around the right people, and learn what needs to be learned in order to get the results. So motivation can be created. Motivation needs to come from intention. So the more intentional you are with your time, where you're spending it, and what you're spending it on, the more motivated you'll become, because the results that you're getting will be more aligned to who you want to be and the outcome that you're looking to achieve. So short and sharp, guys. Obviously, I'll do this in a newer episode as well, in a heap more detail. Actually, it's probably going to be in the inner circle as a video, as a training video. So jump in the inner circle. But like I said, if you haven't liked, shared, subscribed, please do that now. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to the Man That Can Project podcast. My name is Lachie Stuart, and I hope you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful. If you did, please take a moment to rate and review the Man That Can Project on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with our newest episodes. We'll see you again next time.